I see. All right.
What? Hey, we're going to get the swap. All right. So question mark want to start on CT side. This is they're pretty solid on the T side. This is pretty much like their golden side. They are one of those teams that on Dust 2 can get a lockdown, complete and utter destruction for the T side, and really stop Titan from setting the pace. Starting off strong here on this map, which is going to be key. I mean, I guess there is a positive here for Titan is the fact that on the T side, on the offense, you get to set the pace. You determine what's going to happen. You can go fast, slow. You really decide how much pressure question mark are going to be under to start off this map. So Titan only really have themselves to blame if they can't pull this off, if they can't get something going here.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of pistol they are going to try and run here. Question mark is a team that's had sort of different inputs sometimes. You know, they're the people who came up with the idea of Carrigan sort of sitting over by the car in the fire and, you know, some creative stuff like that. So I'm hoping that Titan can show us something great here. They've got 1, 2 armors. Hope they're going to pick up a little bit more. 1 smoke on existence. Usually the guy to take the hit for the team. And that's going to be it. So otherwise, all Glocks and the double flashbang smoke here. Smoke could definitely be for the cross and the double flashbang. Wouldn't be surprised if they are going to try and go long for a little bit here. Flash on over, and they're going to be successful in getting out long. Question is, this middle push here, or at least the catwalk presence from Cajun and Sipnix, is that going to play a difference?
That's what they're waiting on. I mean, so long, and question mark, this is it. They're fine giving up long. They're going to play retake on A. If Titan were to come charging out here and Kerrigan gets domed immediately, they play retake on A, no problem, because they control catwalk with 2. So long as they maintain control, catwalk control, question mark are feeling very comfortable with this situation. And it's a bit of a trap right now for Titan, because if they try and change it up, use existing. Well, he doesn't even have his smoke anymore. When did he? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, like, where did that smoke go? He had it a second ago.
Cajun's still here, and it's an instant headshot on Scream as well, so now they're going to fall back and feel a little bit more safe, and that smoke is slowly being wasted, whittling away to the headshot box. Sip going to fall back, and Cajun going to fall right with him. There's Carrigan over at long. Sip going to pick up a kill as well. RPK goes down, and Existence alone in a 1-on-4. He's got the Glock in hand. He's trying to see if he can move up long, maybe do a bit of damage here, but not going to be the case. It's a double for Cajun and for Carrigan, and a very controlled round. I think you're right, though. I mean, sort of the double presence up here. Suppose Carrigan had died up here like you were saying. These guys just fall back. They take a couple of shots at everywhere crossing, and it all works out pretty well anyway. So it's a smooth round.
Yeah, it turns into a firing line for the Titan have to get across when they jump across CT to get up onto that site. You have the guy holding mid from B and the 2 guys up on catwalk putting shots in, but most importantly playing it safe, playing to just, you know, retake as a team, as a unit. It would have worked out just fine for question mark. I mean, Titan, I think, just kind of second guessed themselves. They tried to, I guess, you know, go back and like fake B or something, you know, like get control of mid or something, but it just didn't work at all. They got insta-gived. You know, kind of ironic that Scream gets domed immediately.
Yeah, just a little bit,
How's it feel, Scream?
I'm wondering, I mean, when you put up that smoke on the catwalk like they did, it's meant to sort of, anyone peeking middle won't be able to know if you're running catwalk or not. But that didn't matter much because question mark had 2 people on catwalk. And maybe Titan could have known that because they were down on long and no one was there. So they should have maybe guessed there was going to be something like that going on. Device, Cajun picking up a kill as well. Device running into the middle, flashing himself in with a nice little bang off the wall there, but this is not looking like a round where Titan are really going to be doing too much, is it?
No, I mean, 3 players are left alive here, no nades to work with, so it's not going to get any easier for them to get up onto a site. Looks like Shoxy's up on catwalk with this bomb. He's got Scream as well with a P250. Give Scream the deagle, right? Like, headshot machine, deagle, Juan Deagle. You know, you see where I'm going here, Shoxy? But it looks like they're going to sacrifice RPK.
They're essentially bodyguarding Shox at this point. He's just pushing them forward. There's a nice headshot. Can he get another one in here? He's very exposed, so this is kind of do or die time. Flashbang in as well, and no bomb plant. In fact, getting shot from many different angles.
Device makes his money back on that UMP. Up to $4,600, no problem at all. And right now, I mean, everything is going according to plan for question mark. And this is really scary. This is what's terrifying for Titan now, to be in this situation where question mark, they're going to get another farm round.
I'm just loving the people in chat saying it's never not Device.
This no, I know.
This is going to be fun.
Dude, this is turning into some, like, you know, Fight Club stuff where it's like his name. Deva. It's like, no. Just no. We're actually pulling the veto card on it.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those cases where it's like, you know, the Device, you're so young, you know, you'll understand when you're older, right? You know, just listen to me. We've got experience. Take out your parrot.
This will be a fun battle. I enjoy this. Well, speak of the devil, he's in the middle with more UMP kills. I think that's 3 for the same UMP. Definitely a good start to the game for him. Sip here on the corner with the M4 in hand as Smith falls to his death. I think Sip headshotted him mid-air, and that meant Smith was going to be long gone, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So now 3 in a row here for question mark, but now Titan get a chance, including Smith with the AWP. You did point this out, probably going to be Smith doing it. Yeah,
and it looks like, so he is going to be getting that priority, so we'll see how he fares here with the duel. It's been a long time since we've seen that dominant Smiths on Dust 2. He even went so far as to just completely drop the op, and then you had players like Shoxy going for it. That's it. Oh, there we go, the timing. Perfect flick, he gets it just right, and then the flash out long, and Scream will open it up. He gets the first spray, does some good damage as well to Cajun, and he's just going to go for the full-op challenge. Double kill for him to start.
And Shoxy followed up. That's some very smooth teamwork and very basic as well. Just some simple flashbangs to get them out long. Nothing fancy at all, but it works so well. And in spite of Scream, looked like he got his mouse stuck for a second or something like that. But still comes up with a double kill. That's going to be Device going down. And now Dupree alone in a 1-on-4. So great start here for the Frenchman in the 3rd or 4th round. And, well, Dupree probably wishes he didn't have a UMP at this point in time.
Yeah, Dupree, and they know exactly where he's playing from as well. So they shouldn't be too worried. They're going to be able to push out onto B side. As we can see, RPK makes his way out there, so we can see that bomb. I mean, heading lower dark. Dupree is just kind of hoping to hear a footstep at this point, maybe catch somebody off guard if they're going up catwalk or if they're going to try and cross the lower. That's what he's waiting for, but unfortunately for him, RPK is there to just, line them up. Look at that. It's actually just looked like it was, a hot afternoon.
I've been
sitting
that
there
drunk
just relaxing,
well.
taking a load off. Problem here is that question mark just got completely slammed. So are they going to be able to bounce back and reset the economy here, or is this actually Titan showing us what they're capable of here? If Smith keeps legging people through the doors, that's going to be brutal here for Titan, or rather for question mark.
He's like one of those MMA fighters that just keep legs kicking people until they can't stand it. It's not a real fight. It's just like slowly whittling them.
Methodical.
Painful to watch.
Did he spot? Yes, he did. He saw 2 as well. Cajun lands the shot, and now Scream. He has to find that headshot. Device pushing up close, though. A little bit scary. Device trying to set up the flash again, and Scream with a beautiful headshot just knocks him down.
That's a favorable trade right there. Device going down now inside the B bomb site. Dupree is very much alone in the middle as well, pushing through. Sip going to get the 1 kill, but Dupree is still the only one holding B, and he has to stay alive. Backup is coming in as well. Sip now there, and they've got a great crossfire set up. Just trying to see if they can zone them out. Dupree not showing himself, but Smiths is still going to find the kill. And now Sip, can he catch them crossing over? They're going to be smart about it. They smoke him off, and Shock's picking up the kill on Carrigan. Now it's a 2-on-3 with the bomb about to go down. Great comeback into this round here for the terrorist side.
Now they're going to commit. It looks like they will. Zimix just goes charging through, picks up 1, but that's not going to be good enough. Cajun willing to sacrifice his teammate, not willing to go in for a standards. He's got that on. He's just like, Zipmix, you're the support player. If you die, it's all right. I'm the carry. Just go do your job, bro. And Zipmix actually traded up. He actually got 1 kill at least. So somebody's going to be forcing on Titan's side. You got to look for the silver lining somewhere, right, Anders?
Yeah, and as soon as Device goes down on this corner here, the Scream takes him out on this particular corner. It means Dupree is very much alone on that bomb site, right? I'm not even sure Device wanted to fight so much. It looked like Scream just got almost like a pixel shot off on him. But that makes a big difference. So that's the economy pretty much ruined for the Danish side here. Wow, so smart.
Much better. I'm like leaning over, it's wrecking my back. There we go.
If you'd unplugged the monitor, that's when things would have gone south.
Might have been just a little bit of a problem.
We've got Cajun with the only rifle here, and the rest of the Titan team.
YOLO.
They are going for it.
On the wind, it's a cry in the distance, and now they go for it. Ugh, that was ugly.
I think in Dupree's mind, he could like see that movie playing where he just headshots the first 3 people, but reality, as it often is, turns out to be a lot more cruel. And it's going to be an easy round here for the Titan team, or the Kappa team. Shock's even picking up Carrigan then. And the goal, obviously, now is to save this AWP. And Cajun doing what he does best, leaving his teammates, hiding in a pit.
Yeah, just sack them all, Cajun B. You're a top 20 player of the year. It's all good, man. You deserve the stats.
Sense I sense like some out-of-game commentary coming in here, Sam. Just saying, gotta keep it professional.
Gotta keep it real.
All right, well, that's going to tie the scoreline up at 3-3. And moving into the 7th round, Cajun, I mean, he's top fragging at 7-1 and 2, and Debris hasn't even killed anybody yet, but neither has Smith's or Existence. This is a weird game, isn't it? What's going on here?
It's kind of odd, though, because like Smith is, at least he's gapping people, or getting the wall bang on the doors. But yeah, no kills for him.
Oh, we've got double up. Smiths and Shocks. No gap. No gap.
No, and the timing.
A double up on the CT side as well. Everybody wants an up, but it will be Device picking up the first kill on screen.
Woo! He just got out fast! Oh, Existence. Perfect play from him. Hunts down the man, and then the RPK decides to push at the same time when Dupree is looking towards mid, worried that the push was going to be coming up B slope. What a play. A 1-2 combination coming out from Titan to start things off here in this round. So quick. The question mark, they can't actually react to it. They have to back off with the 3 remaining players. They can't even go on the hunt here. And now, you know what the solution is, Anders? What's better than 2 ops? We were dealing with this yesterday, right?
Yeah, 3 of course. I mean,
it's a simple
basic
math.
arithmetic. And people have been pointing out in the chat, Smith did get a kill, but he also killed himself. So.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So technically, I guess.
In this world, that cancels out. I'm kind of surprised to see. Well, yeah. I mean, they've got good enough money to go hunting pretty aggressively here, Titan. I'm kind of surprised to see them be willing to just sit back and allow for Question Mark to hold on to these guns, because with 3 players alive, Question Mark, they can drop 2 guns and make sure that they get another solid buy-in. So, a little bit surprising, the decision. Cajun B can just drop a flat M4 if he wants. He's got a smoke and a flash for an offer. That's just fine, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Did they let go of one of the ops?
Yes, they did. Titan did.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Oh, well. I would be kind of excited to see Existence off just a little bit, you know. But he was trying to make a comeback with it, but...
Shocks is running for him. He's very slow here. It's going to be actually lagging Carrigan anyway. He did look like he got the close spawn, but he still took somehow quite a while to get there, which can be a little bit dangerous, but turns out just fine. Alright, now they have the round lead, and they've got the mid control, leaving the bomb at top mid, so just looking for entries at the moment. And they've been successful in doing that so far, so can't blame them for continuing with this style.
Yeah, and being very thorough. They're checking catwalk now to make sure that nobody's holding close, put a little pressure here, so that if they do go for the mid to B split, somebody can't just push right into mid behind them up on cat. We will have a peek on long. That was Cajun B getting ready at cars. That's his usual spot, but he doesn't have a target. So now Titan, they've got all the map. They have all the space that they need. And, well, that kill on Device is going to help. This sets up perfectly for the B split if they want to go for it.
Yeah, it does. Sip in the middle. Dupree, he's going to have to step it up big here. He's not really been in his game just yet, so maybe about time that something comes out of him. And the extra reload just as RPK comes into it. Sip now sandwiched in between mid and the B bomb site. And once again, he has to try and kill people crossing, but his teammates aren't even really running for it here. They're just waiting.
Yeah, top mid, Kerrigan decides to back off, and this is going to be another situation where, well, that kill coming in, the bomb hasn't been planted yet. That kill coming in actually changed Question Mark's mind. It made them think, hey, let's go for it. And, man, just wall bang headshot does hardly any damage at all, unfortunately. That would have been pretty sick if Zipnix did some real damage to RPK there.
Yeah, them middle doors. Existence here with the AK Carrigan is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. So the fact that they changed their mind sort of comes back to haunt them a little bit here. And maybe they should have at least gone a little bit closer initially. Because you're right, the bomb wasn't down, so they could have at least moved closer to Hellbot Sip, but they didn't. And it's going to be another round. It's 5 in a row here for the Titan team. I mean, look at this. They survive with sort of 3 or 4 or 5 members. 2 is the lowest they've survived with so far. So that means good economy. 12,000, 11,000 there on Smiths as well. And the Danish side, maybe not so much.
Really surprising to see them go for the Force as well. I mean, considering, you know, this is kind of a T-sided map now. It's all right if Titan get a little ahead because you still have plenty of rounds to play here in this first half. So for Question Mark to go for the Force buy, to really risk it, I mean, 3 FAMASas, an M4, and an AWP, that's all they've got to work with. It's not ideal. Cajun has got that AWP, and Titan right now, man, the focus on catwalk. Looks like they just want to go charging up. They've got the flash to force Cajun off, but still, he lands the first shot on Scream.
They could have smoked him, and the smoke comes in just a little bit later, so maybe that's a bit of a shame that they had to lose a player. before they remember to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with the whole backing off thing. Like, just sack Scream and get nothing in return. I'm not super because I mean you spot Cajun. I guess perhaps they're worried about somebody being in Goose because if you have the default kind of setup, then you'd probably have somebody kind of waiting around Goose. But still, Titan now choosing the more difficult side because now question mark they've made the accurate call here. They've made the perfect call. In fact, if they go for the split onto B, Xyp9x is here. There's 3 players waiting on this B site to catch Titan, so that could actually come back to haunt the Frenchies.
Yeah, and Shock's hoping that someone's going to be aggressive over at long so he can pick them off. Dupree in a reasonable position with backup as well, looking for the early kill here. Existence finally going to go down, dropping the bomb as well. And Device picking up a kill. Smith's now in a lot of trouble, trying to look for the kill. He will actually get it, and Shock's... Oh, that grenade almost showing him down enough, but Smiths, he's actually going to run back in. What is this madness? He's playing a lot braver than we normally see him play. And he did get the 1 kill, but nothing more than that. Now it's a 1-on-3 here of Shocks. And with about 15 seconds left, running through the smoke. This is a lost cause, and Xyp will take him down. But a good triple kill from Device, and it almost looked like they were about to turn it for a second there.
It did. I mean, Titan, I mean, if Smith hits that shot, but question mark played it so well. Once they had bomb control, they just hid. Instead of peeking, instead of challenging, instead of giving Smiths the perfect way to get back into it, once they figured out, wait, Smith has an op, if we peek, we could all die. They just hold back. They played it really nicely, and they also predict where Titan are going to go. Once Scream gets caught over on the A site, they had 3 guys ready and waiting over on the B site. I believe that was right off the bat as well, that they just had 3 guys sitting there.
Yeah.
So now Titan are going to have to show us that they can go to that A site, commit to the A site, and get the job done there. Because right now, question mark are just like, all right, we're waiting for you. They're even setting up with having 4 players on A close, because Dupree holding in CT like this with 3 guys waiting up on the A site. Man, question mark right now. If Titan go A, they just got read like a book.
That's what they're thinking. Dupree, obviously, you can sort of look through this box to see if someone's coming middle, and that's all he's hoping, that someone's going to try and sneak for it. Then you can look over the smoke and catch them as they run up the ramp into B. I still, and this is actually a reoccurring problem for me with the Danish team, I still am not a big fan of their B hold. I think this idea works sort of on paper, but in reality, a lot of the time, they're going to get past anyway, and their Device has to do everything on his own. It does kind of feel like we could be seeing a B split eventually because the bomb is still down here. So I'm not quite convinced yet. Swatch, look at this, flashing himself into CT spawn, and he goes down to Dupree, which is a bit of a shame. Device now back at the site here, takes down one. Dupree's gone down, and again, we're left with 1 person in the B bomb site, and that's the big problem here. Xyp also going to be dying, and Device, he's going to have to go ham here with the AWP. Looking through the double doors, but they're actually falling back, and that's a big problem. Carrigan is coming in here, and Smith has the bomb, and well, now it's all over anyway. Smith goes down, and Titan, I think if they just sped up behind this, it would have worked out.
Yeah, what stopped them from going onto the B site? They had 2 guys up on B slope. I guess they were worried about the backstab somehow, but they just got bogged down here on the entrance when they should have had a split. Smith, if he pushes in behind his smoke, he throws that smoke, and that smoke is designed to block off Plateau to cut Device out of the picture so he can come out of Upper Dark. And then there's a man Scream at the window as well. If they'd have just like rushed together, it could have got real nasty there for Device, but instead, it was ugly. And what was that, Cajun? Unscope? That is going to be frustrating.
Yeah, I think he was jumping as well, and over at long, Shocks picking up 1, and it's going to be a 2nd kill as well. Shocks with the double kill to open it up over at the bomb site. It's Cajun, and he did pick up 1 kill, but he's missing some shots that he probably shouldn't, which might cause for a little bit of frustration. Molotov comes in as well, and over at Catwalk Assistance, about to get shot in the back, but Smith picks up a kill. Device will take him down, and now it's a 1-on-2 here. So much time, but he's going to have to make this cross work, and he does.
He does. Device missing a shot. Plants for long as well. So he's in a spot. He knows that 1 player is holding from CT. He doesn't know if the second is coming up Cat or Long, so that's what Smith has to figure out now. So it should be Cat and Long. The split coming in. Smith's, he's got a position on the Cat player, but he hears the steps, so he knows somebody's close. Misses the point-blank shot. Looking for the follow-up, but Device isn't going to give him the chance. AK gets picked, and they know that they have an op to save at the end as well. So no worries here. I'm actually kind of surprised. Why don't they just chuck the AWPs? Well, there we go. Okay, they got the double op in the end. Okay, no, they did. I thought that Dupree like threw it away at the last second as it went around the round there. But he dropped it to Carrigan. Oh my god.
Yeah, they should definitely. I mean, they had the double up to start the round with, so it'd be a bit of a shame to just give up on all that money. Well, Titan, from winning 5 rounds in a row, I kind of got stuck there and let a few in for question mark. Now they're down to armor and a couple of pistols and not that much else. So this should be another round here for the Danish side. And well, we're sort of inching into a a decent first half anyway here for the CTs.
Yeah, this is yeah, it looked so promising for Titan for a second, but now, yeah, we're starting to see question mark get them back into that stranglehold. You know, it was a bit of a struggle. You know, Titan turned in, you know, they were greased up after all, Anders. You know, it wasn't the clean clinch. You know, it was kind of hard for question mark to get their grip. But now it's not looking too hot here for Titan. Question mark, they've got that double op. They've got all the nades. And now this is where, you know, the true test begins. Can you have, you know, everything go your way for a short period of time, but once the game starts getting hard again, you know, can you keep your control, keep your focus, and stop it from getting at it from going too far? That's what Titan need to figure out here. They need to show us that they are a world-class roster.
Yeah, and I mean, this is where you'd like to see some of those existence mind games, you know, where he would sort of like pull out a really good read on the enemy team.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, yeah, the break has been good. RPK finds the Juan Dig on Dupree, so a little bit of money spent there for a question mark. They shouldn't be too worried, though, as long as they can keep control here. Device is still alive on plateau, so as they come around the corner, should be an easy shot for him. RPK, yeah, expecting him to be back plateau, instead going to get caught easy. And while Scream, he's only got that P250, but there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Give the man a dig. Ooh, he lands 2 shots on Zipmix, but he's not going to get the kill. So 7-5 to score. Question mark looking good. And it's all on Titan now to try and bring this back. Well, and, you know, that's the fun thing is that this Titan roster, we keep mentioning it, but, you know, it's RPK, it's not NBK, right? And what's crazy is that NBK is proving to be the most valuable player in France. It's like when NBK is on a team, that team wins.
That definitely is the way that it seems, and I mean, yeah, I think for a long time now that's definitely been the case. So
super clear.
Well, big trade here coming in as we exchange Dupree for Smiths, and Scream missing a bit of a Molotov there that could have maybe gone to force back, but it doesn't really matter because they fall back anyway on Catwalk, and that quick exchange, because it happened so early, a lot of room now for Titan to figure out where the defense is weakest, and then just plan accordingly. So they should, I don't mind that they wait around a little bit, but at some point, they've got to go and get a little bit of information in to see what's actually happening.
And question mark are changing things up now. It's Zipnix on the B side with Device holding mid. They haven't had the op mid for quite some time. And wow, they're really deciding to play this safe. He was expecting a very quick B split there, or like some kind of push out mid, somebody looking for a headshot, but they're deciding to playing this very safe question mark. And now they go back to I suppose the tried and true method, which is Device plateau with the op, Zipnix peeking mid, Cajun over at slope, and then the single man Kerrigan holding it long.
And they've wasted a lot of time here. 40 seconds as they are going to try and make their move. They're putting a little bit of pressure on this bomb site here through the smoke as well. Shox is really going to try and walk through. Zip is there and he just sprays him down. And that's going to be a big problem. Well, they're going to get the refrag anyway. RPK takes up one and the headshot on Device. And they get the kill over at the A bomb site, which is Cajun going down, which is going to leave Kerrigan probably a bit confused about where this actual push is coming, because they just lost players in A and B, both Scream there to shut him down, and it's a great round here for Titan. A little bit unorthodox, right? They've got the bomb up here. In the meantime, they push sort of through middle, and the shot coming through here. RPK gets a double kill in here, and the rest push into A and get the bomb down. That's some wild stuff.
It's they have to win 3 duels, basically. And they do RPK with a double kill, actually. RPK, I think, top fragging the Titan right now. And again, a tag from Smiths. He's so consistent with these shots through the doors. That's at least 3 rounds now that he's hit that flick. But yeah, RPK I think is top fragging right now for Titan. That's actually really good to see, considering, you know, he seems to have struggled for so long to really find his shape. He's one of the most passive players, basically out of any top team, always sitting back. And we've seen a little bit of difference. At least, you know, you've noticed that he seems to be taking the 4, charging it aggressively in a few of these rounds where Titan have decided to go for the push. That's an interesting setup.
Yeah, I haven't seen that too much. Kind of understand the theory, though. You know, they're at the same angle but different heights, so if you peek them, maybe get a little bit confused. But you're alright, though. RPK, I still feel like he's got so much more to show us, but he's had a very confusing start to his sort of, you know, his return into global offensive. You know, he got back in and everything was chaos, and you know that's right around the time when Shox and Smiths came into this team, and so like there's not been any stability in all of this time when RPK has been on this team. It's just all been chaos, and right after that, you know, the whole organization started to sort of like break down. It's just been really weird for him. It must have been weird.
It's been a long struggle, just a long year.
Yeah,
for Titan. Now, well, here we go. I mean, I wanted to say AWP, but it's the move instead, and it works just fine if you get headshots. And the second one. Does he get the third? He has a chance. Shoxy looking for the pre-fire, not going to find it. And that opens it up, but Existence and RPK have pushed out. Kerrigan with the third headshot. And Shoxy, he's challenging Kerrigan. Can he do it? He's looking for it to freeze there to take out RPK, and it somehow turns into the 1v2. But Kerrigan, he did his work.
Yeah, it's gotta be, there's no time left. He can't actually win this round anymore. And he goes down 1 second before the clock comes out. But Kerrigan with a huge triple deagle there, and it's gonna put us into the 15th round. I mean, 8-6. This is ridiculous. They got 5 rounds in a row, then the odd one out, but that's it. Otherwise, it's been all question mark here. I think this is a bit of a shame. I feel like they showed us they had potential to do a lot more.
This is supposed to be more of a T-sided map, but question mark still seems to be the team. So just keep on blocking down the CT side, and a double spray from Zipnix. Right now, Titan are going, what the hell is Zipnix doing on this side of the map? Why isn't he over on B site?
It also drops the bomb, and that means that this round is almost certainly done. That's a big issue here. Spray through the door a little bit as well. Zip looking for more, and a bullet more would have done it as well. I don't know what to say anymore. This is not a good situation. Device running into Existence here, almost caught with his pistol out. Scream going to be last.
Makes it look so easy there too. It's like, I know. He's seeing it, he's seeing it like that gif where it's like the calculations are going across the eyes, and he's like so focused. He's seeing all the different possibilities, and Device is like he's going to crouch in from the left, right into my crosshair. Boom. He's got him. Headshot, easy. Existence, sit down.
Alright, well that's going to end up with Device top fragging at 16-5, the Sip and Cajun. Good to see Cajun having an impact on the game. I feel like that doesn't happen enough, really. And RPK and Shock's on the other team. So
Scream's been having a tough time as the entry right now. He's not looking too hot. 4 frags. Hasn't really been, getting too much going for him. Instead, it's opening it up for RPK to be hitting some of those shots. He did have a few big ones there for Titan. But now we get to see if Smiths is going to have that impact with the AWP on CT side. That's what we're waiting to see at this point, because that's T side. He was good, but it was always on the CT side that it really seemed to just dominate with the AWP Smiths. So, waiting with bated breath to see if it's the old Smiths or if it's the new refurbished Smiths.
Well, we're going to find out. Well, Smith actually did disconnect, so we're not quite ready here. But we are going into the second half of the first map here of Day 2 of SLTV Finals. So, again, invite your friends. We are essentially on the Ghetto stream. So we're running everything on our own. So if you have any kind of feedback, let us know in the chat. If you're just going to be saying offensive things, by all means, continue to do that. But it doesn't help us so much.
Yeah. Can we say the Gulag stream? Is that all right?
You probably can't do that, actually. But this is good. I actually haven't read Twitch chat in too long. I'm enjoying this more than I should, I feel like. But,
dude, I know I missed this, right? I feel like we need to have like a laptop now where we just like you want a laptop for other things, but then you want a laptop just for Twitch chat. Seriously.
There we go. Yeah, it should be. That should be the case. Like maybe just like a tablet or something. Just that streams the Twitch chat.
It's been a long time, dude. Actually, it's actually you kind of you do kind of miss it.
Alright, well now on the CT side we've got Kappa, the ex-Titan team, and they're playing the ex-TSM team, question mark, soon to be unveiled, their new team. Should be interesting.
We'll have the answer.
We'll have the answer. Maybe some of us already had the answer.
Yeah.
Smith is going to go down, whatever answer he had died with him, and Shocked in the A-bomb site down on long as well. We've got RPK, so an A hit right now it'd be hard for Shox to stop this.
That was such a sick shot from Device. And that's a blow death here for Titan, because you really do count on Smith for the pistol. He usually does step up his level. Now it's going to be down to Scream. One headshot, yes. Can he get a second one? He's looking for it, but he's not going to be fast enough. Zipnik's there to save Cajun B. And so man advantage on this B site for question mark, and this should be a situation that they should not lose. Shoxy at the window looking for that headshot on Cajun, and Cajun, there we go. That's all he was looking for. Confirm that one's at window. Now they know the second man's at door, and Cajun just goes into overdrive and picks up the last 2 kills. So easy peasy, just like that. We could actually have question mark just body slamming Titan out of this first map.
Yeah, that's what it's shaping up to be. I mean, Cajun and Device still having quite a good time here at 10-6. Just moving closer. Existence will pick up the scout. We've got some Deagles in play as well. None on screen though.
Existence scouting mid as well. That's interesting. Smith is currently set up a car, so you kind of get a feel for perhaps for how they want this CT side to get working. Smith's going to be probably playing over on that A side at cars, the spot that Cajun plays on his CT side of Dust 2. And they'll probably try and make that play. Although Smith has pushed into mid.
Click the button, Smiths.
But yeah, you want him to, man. That wall bang would have been sick. Instead, question, have they got control of Cat yet? Not just yet, actually. Device seems like he's still kind of waiting around. There we go. Pushes up, sees nobody there. So they're making it look like it's going to be that B split, and this is where it's going to get a little tricky.
Yeah, Shox is here with the Deagle. I mean, this is one of these positions where you really can hit a lot of shots. They don't have any grenades either. Question might try and flush him out, so he could stand for a little bit, looking for the early shot. But crouching in is going to be Sip, and he instantly gets the kill, and a follow-up as well on RPK. Now it's Existence and Scream left, and trying to see if they can find a way to get a little bit out of this round. Land a headshot there on Cajun. He's going to make it around the corner. It's got to be frustrating.
It's so beautiful to watch that kind of play, though, dude. When you see the execution, like the execute coming in, you just see all the nades go out, like this perfect machine. Just everything serves a purpose. Everything comes together. Dupree jumps straight down into CT to apply pressure to the man behind the cars, or catch anybody rotating or holding there, and then everybody just pushes up on Cat. Zipnix, he has to hit that shot. He does. I mean, that's just beautiful Counter-Strike right there. Like, that's Counter-Strike at its finest. Like, okay, one fake, set up for the B split, make them think that's coming, and then boom. A couple seconds later, execute onto A. Everything going right there for question mark, and well, yeah, that's not going to be feeling too good for Titan. Smith, I mean, even Shox, you're like, the Deag, he's in position. Boom, he eats a flash right to the face. Can't do a damn thing.
Things are quickly spiraling out of control at this rate. It's looking like it'll be 12-6 before Titan can even get sort of a realistic chance to reply to all of this nonsense. And at that point, are they going to go straight to like a double AWP setup just to try and see if they can shut them out? Scream instantly gone. Existence gone as well. Are they going to feed more people to the KGB machine? And well, Dupree actually helping out a little bit here with the UMP.
Make that money, honey.
All right then.
Get that UMP kill. $600 per frag with the SMGs. And yeah, I mean, well, I guess Dupree is just like, I'm not getting frags versus rifles, so I gotta get them kills versus the eco here.
600. How far do you think $600 would go in Minsk here? Because things are cheap, I've noticed. I think not
cheap from our perspective.
I could buy a whole bottle of vodka at the kiosk for like €10.
€10? Serious?
Yeah.
It's like, well, we went out to dinner the first night we were here with all the Twitch guys. It was like €200 to feed 7 people. Yep. Everybody was getting like appetizers and drinks, and, like a full dinner and everything. Like it was like €200.
Mad.
It's crazy.
All right, well, a quick exchange early on. Device going down for RPK, and Device top fragging, so you've got to think that's a decent trade here for Titan, even if they're on the CT side, and generally trading is going to favor the terrorists. You've still got to think maybe they're going to be all right with this. A bit of a tower going on here, trying to see if they can look over the smoke in the middle, maybe get a kill on someone.
We haven't seen that in a while, yeah. I mean, for a long time, this was a heavy part of the meta, to focus on this mid-control like this with the boost, but then people started spraying it, started throwing HEs into this corner, and well, it turned into a bit of a risky play. Now, close HE, but still, this should work out just fine. If they do go up Cat, though, one nade, Dupree going to get caught by Scream, and it all works out perfectly. Cajun B, though, he's taking that fight, and he nearly wins it. Scream is able to back off, though, and now Titan, they have that man advantage.
Shox is falling over to Catwalk, which might be a bit of a problem, because the rest of the team there are moving up long, or at least they were. Sip is here with the bomb. They can't fall back to the B-bomb side at this point. They've got to keep going. It takes a little bit too long, I think, with 30 seconds to try and make that work, so are they going to be able to make the cross? Carrigan here covering. Sip is up at the bomb site here, but they've got the boost going on. Cajun goes down. Sip got 20 seconds, and he's going to go for the plant here with Carrigan covering him.
This is scary. Zipnix, he needed to survive just a second longer. Carrigan's got the AWP, but then he's in a 1v4. He doesn't actually have anybody challenging him at long, but they're all just going to go together here on the site. And Shoxy can defuse the bomb safely. It was planted just too wide, and he's not going to be able to deny this, Kerrigan. Instead, it's all about him just staying alive if he can, or making it expensive for Titan, but either way.
I thought for a moment that the first guy peeking would have, like, triggered Kerrigan to take the shot, and it would have, like, gone through.
For the wallbang, yeah.
That would have been hilarious if they had baited Kerrigan into wallbanging the guy defusing, but that didn't happen. Instead, it was a good retake for Titan, and they're going to end up winning it 7-12 now. So they make that work, and, you know, question mark maybe just being a little bit too slow there with the push up to A eventually.
What? Did you hear that?
Sound like
somebody was like playing some dub or something. Booyaka, booyaka.
I was gonna say it sounded like a raccoon or something was stuck in the ventilation system. I don't know.
I swore I just heard some righteous stuff.
I am definitely hearing weird things. This has got nothing to do with the lecture at all. Smiths and Kerrigan both OPing again, so nothing much has changed on that front either. And Scream, and then with the back of the bomb site, Existence here covering the B bomb site. So pretty solid setup right now with Shocks in the middle. The only weakness obviously being Catwalk here. So if you put in, you know, a few smokes here, you can get the bomb down. Hard for question mark to know that, but if they somehow scouted it out, then, you know, that might be the optimal way to go.
And now we have the setup. Flash, smokes, double smoke actually into mids. This will get clever here. Comes down to the crossfire though here on the B side as Scream is waiting behind the car, and it's going to be Existence to peek first. He takes a bullet again. Zipmax delivers the entry frag. Scream and Shoxy though are having a bit of an impact. They bring it back to a 3-on-3 at least, but now B side is under control. Cajun with the longest spray of his life takes out Shoxy eventually, and that's going to make it pretty difficult here for Smiths, especially when he gets wall banged. He doesn't want to get any kind of banged, Anders.
No. But sometimes you just don't have a choice. I'm all for someone holding back here, even though there are ways to deal with it. But Scream being in this corner, I'm not a big fan of.
That's a nasty spot.
There is no such thing as like a crossfire at this angle that can be useful. The only way it can be useful if they're all focused here and they sort of walk out here and fight and Scream comes out. But
what Existence could have done is he could have been holding in Snake.
Yeah, maybe that way. Just pretty much anything but that. Now they're going to rush in, and it's only pistols here on the CT side. Scream looking for the kill, and well, they're going to trade favorably right now, actually. The Cajun and Kerrigan still have a lot of health, and the bombs should be put down here by Cajun as well. Kerrigan, is he going to slow it down for a bit? You got to be careful here.
Yeah, Smith here's the steps. Not going to hit the shot, though. Kerrigan able to strike first, and both players are still rotating in. RPK's only got 4 HP, but Shoxy's got an AK. So let's see if Shoxy can channel his inner Scream. You know, hit those headshots, because he's going to need to. He's not going to have the Kevlar there to mitigate the aim punch. RPK drawing the attention. This is going to be a double fake. RPK, they only think there's RPK up here. Now this might open it up for Shoxy to hit the headshot, and he is going to peek, and he gets the... Never mind. I thought he was going to get the spray, Anders. It looked like he was going to get it. That was sick mind games, though.
The thing is, you're right to think it, because that has to be like 100%. Like, there's not much of an excuse for missing that kill. So 14-7 here, and moving into the 22nd round. And I don't know, question mark. I don't think it could be stopped at this point.
No, they are going to manhandle Titan off of this map. Although Titan are able to get the buy, this is the desperation force. They're light on the nades, and yeah, well, you know, with desperation comes wild, you know, crazy moves. Well, they see it coming. They know it's happening, and Device still can't fend him off. Shoxy, he finds the shot. Now, that should not be allowed to happen.
No, it's the kind of stuff I want to see a lot more out of. I want to see, you know, unleashed Shoxy here. That's the thing. Every event we go to, Shoxy tells us that he's, you know, coming back to his old form.
Yeah, and he does have, like, apparently he has like 100 hours plus in the last 2 weeks. I want to see it.
He's
putting in... No, wait.
I'm a huge fan of Shocks.
100 hours in the last 2 weeks. 100 hours in a week, I think that's what he said.
100 hours in 1 day.
There you go. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. Anything's possible.
Dupree opening up with a good double headshot. Shocks sneaking into the smoke that Terrorist put up, and he's going to get one. Dupree walking out, almost going to get shut down as well. Instead, it'll be a triple kill for Dupree, and now it's RPK and Smiths left, trying to see if they can make this work, and they're clearing all the angles right now. Bomb hasn't quite gone down yet. Kerrigan holding with the AWP, and Dupree close with the AK. This is a really good setup for a question mark.
Yeah, this is I mean, they should have control exactly. If they maintain upper dark control, Kerrigan can peek window as well with that AWP. That's what he's doing. So long as Dupree hangs around in this corner, the man at door shouldn't be able to pick him off, and it's just such a difficult situation. They don't even have kits Titan, so they're feeling the pressure of time as well. They have to go for it, and you're not allowed to miss that first shot, Kerrigan. Luckily for him, he gets the job done, gets both kills, but that first shot should be 100%. He should nail that. It should just be easy, and question mark should lock it down from there. He gets a lucky break, really. He gets a lucky break that he gets that second kill.
Yeah, you're right, and you know it's the guy who's holding close to the winner. He's trusting you with his life.
Exactly right.
It's life similar, and you just missed the shot.
Just threw him away like Cajun, you know, just going for the bait,
Yeah.
you know, feeding teammates in there. You know, we know you want the highlight reel, Kerrigan. We know you want to look good. You're the in-game leader. You don't get too often, right? But come on, bro.
That's how you get trust issues with your teammates when they start missing their shots. You know?
Exactly right. You're not that kind of leader, Kerrigan. You lead from the front.
It's like, don't worry, I'm covering the window. Well, are you really? Are you really carrying?
Next time around, you know, it's going to be the call, right? I think we need to go for the split B. Do we really, Kerrigan? Yeah. Do we really need to?
Not going to happen. Well, we've got a scoreline of 15-7, and it is a bit disappointing because if you joined us early on, you would have seen, you know, 5 rounds in a row here for the French team, and that's when things were looking good. You start to feel like, all right, then maybe they've got, you know, some good stuff going on. But since those rounds, they've only picked up, well, what, 2 more to make it 7? This is not good.
Yeah, no, this isn't good. This is really, really bad. Like, this isn't how it's supposed to go for Titan. They needed to get to establish their economy early on. They just never really got the chance to. They never really got the chance to get the AWPs, to get the full nades, to really get anything. They've been in a hard spot at the beginning, and Device, he isn't making it any easier. He takes out Slice again. RPK not going to have any luck with his aggressive push out from long. He gets caught by Zipnix, and that pretty much ends it here.
Yeah, Shock's going to go down as well. I like the idea from RPK. It's a bit of a shame that, you know, 3 people actually run into the middle. A bit too much. Existence goes down, and the scoreline was 16-7. Ending Dust 2 here for the first map in this best of 3. Next map coming up is going to be Train, and then as a decider if we end up there, it's going to be Inferno. It was actually Titan who picked Train, so we'll see how that works out for them, obviously.
The thing is, it's like the shadow pick for TSM. They're like, oh, no, we really suck on Train, guys. We really don't like playing that map. You know, it's always really hard, and, you know, we don't feel really comfortable. Oh, yeah, we'll just 16-3 you. It's all good. You know, like... It's just like they try and convince people that they're bad on the map, only to wreck people on the map. So, you know, last time I watched them play Train online, it was like Zipnix just going ham on people, wrecking them completely. So, yeah,
all right,
we'll have to see.
So guys, I've given us about a 7-minute break. I made that number up completely on the fly.
Actually,
so it could
you should make it like a 10 to 15 minute break because they're going to go out and it's going to be time.
Okay, we will make it now a 12-minute break.
Perfect.
For some reason. Again, a random number that I picked off the top of my head. We'll be playing a little bit of music in the meantime, and you guys can chill out here for a little bit, and we'll be back with the second map on Train. Thanks for staying with us, and we'll be back soon.